So we just had some food. Now going to the car because we are going to have a cryo session, cryotherapy. That means minus 110 or 150 degrees to recover the body, recover a little bit from the injuries, and get ready for another training. This was one of my dream cars as a kid, so it's of course a big dream that came true, but a lot of hard work as well. So it's possible, you know. Everyone can achieve something if they really truly want it. It's not easy, and there will always be some big points in life where you think like, oh, maybe it's time to quit, maybe I should try something else. But the most important thing is to keep moving forward and still try it, you know. Life is too short to complain and to say it's just luck, everybody. So we just arrived at the place. We're gonna get ready because it's getting fucking cold right now.
Guys, welcoming you at Cryo 0211. Why the name? Is Cryo because of the cold, kind of ice therapy, and 211 is a telephone code for Düsseldorf area. So that's motivation. My name is Rüdiger Schulz. I own this together with my personal trainer. I'm a finance person. But I got kind of very curious about this and the benefits you can get from the machine and the therapy it's doing, and that's how we started. It came together and running this now for a couple of months.
Very nice.
Cool.
It's usually 6 to 8 weeks, very intensive training for fight camp. I take my stuff, I pack everything, and I just bring everything to Germany. At UFD here, we have an apartment upstairs where we all stay with the other fighters, and it's also very interesting because we meet always new people. You know, it's a really interesting thing because fighters come from all over the world, stay at the same place, we eat together, we sleep together. When there are a lot of fighters preparing for fights, sometimes we sleep even with 4 or 5 guys in one room, so it's really crazy. But eventually it's like soldiers, you know, we stay there, prepare, come train, go back upstairs. You can see the progress with your fellow teammates because that's the way, that's the best way you learn and you improve. So I can see when I work with the guys what's going on, what's going better. The takedown is really happening. I'm preventing the takedown, and usually we always say to each other as well, you know, oh, this was really good, oh, this is something new, you're doing good, you know. You motivate each other and you help each other move forward. So that's how you see your progress.
So yeah, you can undress, leave your pants on, and then your if you have socks,
yes,
yeah,
okay,
you get these little kind of shoes, and I'll put you the gloves later on. Yeah. I just explained, but because the toxic part getting out, the lymph system, do you say lymph system? Yeah. Lymph system is getting activated, metabolic system activated, and the more you drink, the easier
that's why
it
flushes out.
Exactly.
That's why you go to the toilet a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you do this exactly, this is the motivation, and this is why if you drink a lot, and you should rather drink cold stuff than warm stuff, because the warm stuff is kind of supporting your body to heat up again quicker than it should, right? Okay. And if you drink just water or other cold stuff, then it's much better.
Okay.
Yeah. How tall are you?
180.
Okay, good. Is that like good size for the sports you do?
It's okay. I mean, the taller the better.
Is that?
Too tall is not good, but
Because you how to say your leverage is easier to crack, I guess, if you're too tall, right?
yeah, if you're too tall, yeah.
Yeah. So first I provide you with this. So you see this little rope thing here, right? You can close this around your neck a little bit. Put this in here. Ready for takeoff?
Yeah,
Want to get some cold? I'm heating up first.
Okay.
So there's the first minute where there's something going up like 80, 90, which is opening how to say, the skin a little bit more.
Okay.
And then the effect is more intense to get to the inside, right? So that's usually less than a minute.
At the end of the week, it's always the hardest part where you feel like your body is really out of energy and your mind is tired. And then it's the good part is when I drive back home, because like I said, in the weekends I go back home, and that's the good part. Then I'm motivated again, go back home. I still have a training session there, 1 or 2 training sessions, but I'm home, you know, so it's different. I have the luck that my place is 2 hours from here, so I always drive back home, and I miss them, of course, but we have contact on the phone, and we call each other every day. So.
If you turn around a little bit, you see the temperature going, quickly down. So this is going to 196 now. And if the temperature is reached, the time is starting.
Yeah.
The machine is stopping automatically.
I can move inside?
Yeah, absolutely. You're free to move. Don't feel fixed or whatever. You know, you move yourself. You can kind of scrub your skin a little bit if you want to. You can walk on the side. You can turn around yourself.
Woo! What about that, man?
And from a medical perspective, people with arthritis, rheuma, I don't know what this is in English. I've no idea. But it's all these kind of inflammation, things you can have in your body. This is supported by this as well.
What about they say it gives you more endorphins?
Yeah, this is coming like if you're getting out, your body survives, and then like 15-20 minutes later, your body's realizing this, and then there's the endorphin coming. So you're finished now already, mostly like looking good. So here we go. Survived. Cool. Let's see what the temperature is. We can. It's like 19, 24, 20, 23. So different kind of.
What about man?
23 normal. Actually quite high.
Hot.
So you have a good regulation of the temperature on the skin.
I realized that also when I was there.
Yeah. It can go down. Some people go down to like 5.
Really?
Yeah. On the skin part. So this is really that's the most effective part. But it's super individual by people anyway.
What about how many times is it like recommended to do it?
Twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yeah. It's depending on what you want. You know, again, people coming from a medical motivation could do this or should do this more often at the beginning, and then can reduce for after some time. But if you do this normally, you either do this after sports, how often you do this depending on that, or kind of frequent if you run this on a frequent basis.
I'd say also like 1-2 times a week is recommended.
Most people do this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No,
appreciate it. Let me take this off.
Good.
Okay, so it's a wrap. We just finished the cryo session. I feel refreshed, ready to go for another round of training. Thank you so much for today.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me here.
See you next time.
Cool. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, so we're back. Had some food, did the cryo session. I feel refreshed, but I need some sleep. So I'm going up, get some sleep, and get ready for the next training.
Erko is a great fighter, He almost trained this sport, MMA, only 1 year, and he make a big result, He have 2 fights in KSV. KSV is the biggest European MMA organization, and he beat 2 guys who have much more experience than Erko, In the first fight, he knocked his first opponent out. In the second fight, He make also TKO with ground and pound, you know. But all these fighters have more experience. They train more MMA and they fight more than Erko, you know. I always say to my guys, you know, now is MMA is business, you know. It's not about only fighting. It's about everything, you know. You are like a product, you know. You must look good. You must fight good, you know. You must be attractive fighter, you know. Knock people out, but you must also speak good at the camera, give good interviews, you know. And Erko have everything, you know. He knock people out. He looks great, you know, and he can speak with the people and give great interviews. It's a great product, you know.
Closer to the fight, the trainings get so intensive that I really like tired of it, to be honest. You know, it's so hard, and it's especially for your body. You know, the body can't handle such high trainings. You know, you take some rest, of course, but it's just like, I want to fight fully. Let me in that cage. I want to fight. I want to finish this. You know, what I like about it is that that you're very close with your team. It's a very good connection, very good training, the respect, and of course the teamwork. You know, helping each other out, training. You're not the only one that's suffering. You know. Also, these other guys, everyone is giving 100%. Everyone is going back to the room to sleep and have some rest. So that's the fun part. You meet really great people. Hey, what's up, guys? So just back from sleeping, had a quick power nap. We're here for the wrestling grappling session, and yeah, let's go. It's not gonna last long, so I think the first or second round it will be done. My goal is to have a knockout of the night as well, like last time. Whatever it will be, I will shock the world, and I will show them how it's done. Everyone has a little bit judgments. If you see someone the first time and think, okay, look, this guy with muscles, he thinks he's gonna train here. But they saw me coming back all the time, even if my nose was broken, my eye was open, I had injuries, I still came back for the training. And that's where they saw, okay, this guy has a heart, you know. But my condition was a really big point to work on, because as you know, lifting, it's completely different. You know, we have a different kind of condition, and it takes time to get to those conditions like these guys, you know, and high level fighters. So it takes time, but it's getting better and better by the day. I feel very confident because I never trained so hard in my life like now. This is my third fight camp, and I improved much more than last fight camps. Of course, there are always some injuries, you know. I didn't talk about that today because we didn't have that subject, but there are always injuries with training, and some parts that make the training more difficult, you know. But every fight camp is with injuries, so you gotta work with it. Try to avoid some stuff where the injury is getting worse, and just work on your most important techniques. He doesn't speak English or German, very little bit German, but he still shows us how to do the exercise properly, you know. And that's the thing with anything we're doing here is practice makes it work. So you need to do it so many times until you got it right, and that's what we're doing now. We've done a lot of takedowns today, shooting takedowns, preventing the takedowns as well. A lot of physical work, actually. We did some sparring rounds, so this means wrestling, keeping your body busy, keeping your condition at a level. So Today was kind of good training for second training. You know, some technical base and some sparring rounds like usual. I thought we would do sparring, but you know, it isn't UFC for nothing. It's always hardcore. Okay, so it's done for today. The training is finished. Good session. So now, yeah, gonna take a shower again, have some food, and get some good sleep. Good sleep, because tomorrow is another day to work, another challenge. It's a wrap for today, guys. Thanks for being with us today. I hope you enjoyed and had a small view of what we are doing here in Germany. So now, go back home. We need some sleep. Go, and thank you. It's actually very simple. If you want to be a lion, you need to train with lions. You know, that's the main thing. So I came here in the beginning. It was very tough. I got knocked down a couple of times. To be honest, I had some rough times here, but it made me only stronger. You know, if you work with high-level guys, they know how to prevent injuries. They know what to do to get you moving forward. And in the beginning, they didn't really think that I would be here consistently training, you know. But with time, the respect gets bigger and the friendship gets really stronger. And yeah, that's about it.
So in the beginning, they were more thinking like, okay, this is a fitness guy.